Hey, everybody. Hello. Welcome to this latest episode of the Crimson Earth podcast titled Don't Say Goodbye. We'll get to that. In case you haven't noticed, I'm wearing a blue shirt. Not my usual red shirt or white shirt. I'm wearing blue for a reason. Because today is not, it's not one of those days, man. I want it to be. I was hoping that the final day before daylight savings to be a much more positive episode, but this past week alone has been too much, man. It has been too much. So with me, I got my buddy and Nakamura Nemo here,
Good. Hello. Konnichiwa.
and we got probably one of the most, I wouldn't say rage-inducing, because at this point I hold on a second. I'm just let's just get this started. Let's get this show on the road. Okay, I'm gonna pull up this right now. Here we go. So we got our little cells of these are objectives in memoriam. So just to give you a slight idea what's to come. Okay. First off, I want to give a 2-minute moment of silence for the passing of Akira Toriyama, the creator of the global phenomenon Dragon Ball. So let's just go ahead and just give 2 minutes. I need a more soundproof room. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Seriously. All right. Thank you. Thank you for this moment. I just want to say I'm not the biggest fan of Dragon Ball Dragon Ball in general, but I will not deny monumental
Yeah,
impact this man has made for the entertainment industry. He's a
because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have this amazing anime right here, Demon Slayer. You know, and then I wouldn't have Spy Family. You know, he did revolutionize anime. You know,
yeah.
like I wonder if I can. Almost, yep.
You got it. You got it there.
But yeah, I wouldn't have cool animes like Demon Slayer and Spy Family without him. No, he's a big influence to the anime community. He wrote these things in like the early 70s. No, not early, like late 70s, early 80s. You know, that's when he wrote these animes. He began with Dragon Ball, and then it really took off with Dragon Ball Z. Like I remember coming home from school every day and watching Dragon Ball Z, because Power Rangers kind of fell off. Like I'm a big Power Rangers fan, like of the Mighty Morphin era. And once they started going on to like other things like Lightspeed Rescue and things like that, I kind of lost interest and fell off.
And Dragon Ball came in to pick up the pace, basically.
Yeah, it did pretty much. Toonami came in and pretty much picked up where Power Rangers left off for kids like me who was looking forward to coming home from school and watching a cool program, you know?
And especially, I feel we gotta give some major heartfelt love to the Mexican community, who are gigantic Dragon Ball fans, by the way, and the fact that this is the creator who sadly passed at the age of I believe 65 or 68. Hold on. Oh, how old was he? Gotta have a secondary look here. Akira Toriyama. 68. Yeah. So yeah. It's a shame, but he left behind a beautiful legacy.
He did.
An absolutely beautiful legacy. And a little bit of a side tangent. This is going like I didn't even plan this at all. This came up to me yesterday, and I couldn't believe what the hell I just read yesterday. So I'm not sure if you know about the whole Sweet Baby Inc. ordeal that's been happening with Suicide Squad and all that these last couple of weeks.
I saw a thing on Geeks and Gamers yesterday that the lady of Kotaku, like, she's fixing to turn Kotaku into the next G4. So, like, that's the latest thing I've read about it.
Well, one of the key members of this shitty organization, they said that Akira did a terrible job at representation when it comes to creating Dragon Ball. Like, on the day of his passing, are you stupid? You already have enough reason for people to hate you. Why are you adding more to your bucket list of hate? Seriously, what is wrong with you? In fact, you know what? Because since I just mentioned that Mexican cartel are a huge fan of Dragon Ball, don't be surprised that they're going to, go ham on you. Just saying that you just committed. You know what? I don't want to talk about it anymore. Let's just get back to this. So now let's talk about the Clothed Gun. The Naked Gun reboot. Get it? It's starring Liam Neeson for whatever reason. Why Liam Neeson? Is it because he shares the same initials as Leslie Nielsen, and that he sounds like? Is that the reason? Because that's a poor reason for why. It's so stupid, man. I don't know how to comprehend that. That is the weirdest casting I've.
Well, he did make me laugh with. Okay, so the thing with Naked Gun is that it's a comedy that tries to make itself serious, but really it isn't serious. And that's what made it gold. That's what made it great. And
the only time I will say I did laugh at a Liam Neeson performance intentionally was the Lego Movie where he played the good cop, bad cop. So maybe that's why they hired him. And
that and also yeah, it's true. The Scaffer, Akiva Scaffer, is directing it, but the person who's writing it is Seth MacFarlane.
Wait, what?
And
no,
what?
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane's been in charge of this.
Huh? How come I didn't? Huh? Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. I don't think it's going to be as bad as it sounds. Because
you're right. Maybe this will surprise me. Let's see.
Yeah, because he made me laugh with Ted.
I love
breakfast cereal scene.
I love Ted. I love Family Guy. I love American Dad. I think, okay, you know what? I'll give this a shot. I just need to see the trailer.
That's what I'm asking for. Is give it a shot. I'm actually looking forward to this. I mean,
like the minute, like that. Also, Liam Neeson did make a cameo appearance in Dead 2, parodying himself. It's one of the funniest sequences ever, where he's just
it's the breakfast cereal scene. Like I reference that. I reference that all the time.
Okay, maybe we have something in store for us. So let's see how that works out, I guess.
Yeah, I think this is actually one of a positive thing.
Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, now let's get into the real nitty gritty. Oh, never mind. We got this. This is the first official look to Tron Ares. Now, I am keeping my expectations severely low here because it is starring Jared Leto.
Yeah, and everything Jared Leto it's the same. Like everything he touches just bombs, and people are calling it the Leto curse.
I wouldn't say that because he was in Blade Runner 2049, and that shit was awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. But people are calling it the Leto curse, and I'm like, oh boy. Well, the plot of this movie is a little weird. I did read the plot about it. Supposedly, it's about the villain. That's supposedly this person right here,
Ares,
entering our real world. Like it won't be so much about
that alone. It sounds actually kind of interesting because for the first two movies, it was always us entering the digital world, but the fact that we're getting this character entering the real world, I mean, we kind of got a glimpse at that in Legacy towards the very end, So I'm very interested to see how that storyline progresses. Now, I will say this storyline, oddly enough, sounds a lot like the storyline from a Bollywood movie from a few years ago called Raw 1. And it's virtually the same premise, where we got two characters from a digital video game world entering the real world, and how would that affect the real world? So technically speaking, the writers of this movie is stealing from Bollywood.
Yeah.
But let's see how it works out, because apparently that Bollywood movie, unfortunately, wasn't that very good. It didn't make that much money in the box office.
But I am a Tron fan, so I will watch it.
I'll give it a shot. Also, this character is bearing my color. Crimson Dark's color. So if this movie fails, I'm going to beat up someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is starring Joachim. I'm not going to pronounce his name fully, but let's see what else he did here. He did, by the way, in case you're wondering, I'm doing this on my laptop, and I'm looking at my TV monitor for other information. I'm using that as my computer at the moment. So I have two different monitors. Just in case you're wondering, how am I looking up this information off screen? It's because I have it literally right behind it. I would show you, but I don't want to break my laptop.
I believe you, man.
All right.
I appreciate you having sources to look up to confirm what I say. I appreciate that.
Let's see. He did. He co-directed Pirates of the Caribbean. Really? He did Dead Man Tell No Tales. Huh. Okay. Cool, I guess. He did. Oh, geez. Oh, no. He did Maleficent, Mistress of Evil.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm pretty concerned. Oh. Okay. Okay. He was supposed to direct Top Gun Maverick. That's interesting. That's also interesting because who actually directed Top Gun Maverick directed Tron Legacy. That's actually kind
Yeah.
of cool. Okay. Anyway. Speaking of Jared Leto, can you imagine why I'm bringing this up? Can you imagine why I am bringing this up? I'm pretty sure.
I can imagine.
A joke. I mean, The Crow.
Well,
I'm very skeptical about this myself because while I didn't hate the Ghost in the Shell reboot from 2017, I didn't hate it. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, believe me. But I did
Snow White
enjoy
and the Huntsman was pretty good. I enjoyed that one.
But this is my big issue here. What is this? What is this?
Yeah. Using his nipple as the eye for one of the tattoos. Like, what the heck?
I mean, I love Bill Skarsgård. He's an incredible actor, man. But this ain't it, Chief. I don't know. Like, honestly, to be honest, I didn't really care for this image because I have lost faith in a lot of what do you call it? I have lost faith in first look images ever since. Hold on a second. This is Ben Affleck. Hold on a moment. I am just about to pull up something kind of important here. Open image, new tab. I don't need that.
See, this is why I need a trailer. It's like, is that his costume? Like, is that what he is going to look like as the Crow, or is he putting on the costume? Like,
yeah, this is it right here. Like, ever since this came out, I mean, yeah, it did look promising, but it didn't really give us an idea what the movie was going to be like. All of you was like, cool. It's Ben Affleck in a Batman costume. Big whoop. I could care less about that, you know? But whatever, I suppose.
yeah, I mean, if this is coming out, like, I hate to bring back old wounds, but I've been wanting the Sonic 3 trailer for a long time, and you bring out the theory of wait 3 months, or was it 6 months?
No, it's gonna be in like Sonic's in December, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna have to wait until basically around June. So just yeah.
But this is coming out in June, so where is the trailer?
This is when a studio has zero faith in their product, and they're like, you know what? We'll just show it at the last minute and not give this movie any hype, any money whatsoever. That's exactly what's happening. Unless it's a movie like, say, Sonic 3, that they absolutely have complete and utter respect for. They're like, yeah, we're definitely going to give this movie some time for people to juice up for, so to speak. But this is a case where, like, nobody's really interested. The studio's not interested. The audience is not interested, except for, I guess, the Crow fans. I guess, which they're pissing.
Like my character, my haunt acting character. He's inspired by the Crow. So I wouldn't call myself a diehard fan, but I am a fan. I think the lore is really interesting. That the Crow, this entity, brings back a soul that's been wrong to come back and correct the rights, so to speak.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
So I think that lore is pretty interesting, regardless of the sequels, because I don't know if it was intended to be that way. I don't know if they meant for Eric Draven to be like one guy, but with the death of Brandon Lee, they had to rewrite and improvise. But this is the first time we're getting a Eric Draven, so like this is Eric Draven, and from the interview that I've given to the guy that I talked to, who already seen it, he said it was very supernatural. He didn't put on his makeup till the end of the movie. I don't know if this is the end movie look or if he's prepping to become the Crow. I don't know.
I have a feeling that this movie is going to suffer, and this is just the case that Hollywood has not learned their lesson, and that is just to let the filmmakers make the movie they want to make. I guarantee this, that the studio, which studio is working on this thing? The studio behind this,
because they are focused, like there's no longer going to be any flashbacks. It's going to happen in a moment. Like you're going to see a lot of moments with Eric and Shelley leading up until that point.
Oh, this is maybe Lions. They're clearly not that impressed with this, so they're like, you know what? Let's just toss it out, and yeah, it's just so stupid. Oh my god, that would have been more interesting if they got Bradley Cooper, but whatever now, whatever. This is not looking too good, but I will say, not regarding this movie, I have no idea what to think about this until we see a trailer. Like I said, I don't care for first look images anymore because they're not going to tell me crap unless I see a trailer. I'm not saying anything at all, but I know we're jumping back and forth from positive to negative, and we're going to an immense positive in just a moment. But oh wait, hold on, shit. If you don't recall, a couple episodes ago, we mentioned that there is a rumored Mandalorian-themed video game for Star Wars and whatnot. Unfortunately,
which I was very skeptical of, and I'm glad my skepticism was validated.
Yeah, it's not happening. Oh well, and not to mention the fact that there were like numerous layoffs all across the board within the tech industry, and game developers are that. Oh my god!
Like I showed you evidence of Star Wars Battlefront, the past editions, and the new Star Wars Battlefront coming out this Thursday. Even though it's not a new game per se, but it's like the games industry, I feel like, is trying to stay alive by selling back to nostalgia. And like
they undeniably are, yeah.
And I know I'm talking bad about the games industry here, but it's like I think they're kind of losing sight. Like they don't know what to do in the games industry right now to keep us invested. And
no one does. We're living in a completely uncertain, especially with the advent of AI taking center stage in recent memory. Like we gotta stop. Like, look, I got a beautiful example for you. Okay, so a while back. Like around Valentine's Day, I wanted to write up a haiku for someone. I'm not going to say who because that's all personal stuff, right? So yes. I used ChatGPT not as a means to replace the haiku. I'm not like I use it as a means as more of an editor's tool. Like take some suggestions, some advice from ChatGPT to use and put my own spin on what they have in store. And it turned out to be a pretty decent sounding haiku, actually. I didn't necessarily copy exactly what ChatGPT did. I just improved upon it. See, that's how AI should be utilized. It shouldn't be as a means to replace the human condition. It should be like Cortana or it should be like it's basically what Cortana is. Like as an assistant, to keep the human condition more up to date, not as a replacement, as an add-on to the human condition, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? And this is why I created Crimson Arts to begin with. Like, crimson is the color of blood. Blood represents humanity. And I think I mentioned this a while ago. The scene in Terminator Salvation when Kyle meets Marcus and he's asking where the heck did he get that jacket, and had this crimson red blood patch on the resistance jackets. That represents humanity. That's the origin of the name for Crimson. And like what's happening with the games industry, with the tech industry, basically validates why I wanted to call this Crimson Arts, is because I wanted to retain the idea that there's humanity within the art, that anybody can create anything as long as they retain their humanity. If you want to use AI, if you want to use ChatGPT, that's fine, but you gotta keep your humanity in check. And unfortunately, a lot of these big tech companies are losing that sense of humanity. There's a reason why the ending of Ready Player One ends off with the character closing down the Oasis for just a couple of days so people can be human again. Remember, at the beginning of Ready Player One, if you've seen the movie or if you read the book, humanity is in a state of... They're in a frozen state. Like, they're so fixated on this virtual world, the Oasis, yet the entire world is just a mess, you know? And until the main character, Percival wins the competition, he decides to shut down the Oasis for just a couple of days per week, 2 days per week, like Saturday and Sunday. You can log back in Monday to Friday, cool. Saturday and Sunday off. Shut that off. Nothing should be happening at all, because you need to have your humanity in check. That was the purpose.
Yeah, I saw something amazing. I did a photo shoot the other day. That's the reason why I couldn't make it to the podcast, because I was helping my friend. I wanted to be there for my friend's birthday, where they wanted to have a picnic at the park. And I saw something that made me so happy. Children playing on the playground. And I'm like, these are parents raising their kids right.
This is humanity. That's right there. Families at a park. It's why I actually legit enjoyed my time at Disney this past January for the 5K. You see people there. You don't see them on their phones. You don't see them on the computer or whatever. You don't see any VR headsets. No, you're actually seeing people. And it was a beautiful moment just to see humanity come together and just be part of one species again.
Mm-hmm.
With the advent of the internet and everything, we're like, the internet is taking us away from that idea. It's why I love going to the movie theaters, man. That, like, when I saw Dune Part 2, 2 times, once on premiere weekend, and the other time was during the fan event. Both times the theater was packed, because we're watching a movie. We're not just watching a movie. We're watching a celebration of human ingenuity at work. Majority of the stuff that happens in Dune Part 2 was real. It was shot on film. It was shot on location. There wasn't no green screen or blue screen or none of that. Yes, there were CGI. There was CGI. I'm not going to deny that. But it's the kind of CGI that blends in, that feels real. Like, I couldn't tell whether some scenes were CG or not. And that's incredible. That's huge.
That's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I'm looking forward to Frozen Empire next weekend. Like, I'm actually more hyped for Frozen Empire than I was for Dune 2. Like, this actually looks like a legit fun movie, and I want to go see that.
It's probably why I'm very skeptical about Godzilla X Kong right now. Because while, yes, I am a Godzilla fan, it's just like, for a fact the stuff that you're seeing isn't real. There's nothing tangible about it, but I'll still see it. I'll still probably have some fun watching it, but I'm not as hyped as I was when it was first announced back then. You know? But like,
I feel like the same thing as me. Like, the hype kind of died down for that one. Like, I'm more excited for Ghostbusters. Out of all the movies coming out this month.
Yeah, because
Ghostbusters has
we've
been the
had
one that hit me the most.
we've had a Godzilla movie like last year. We had, but we never had a legit sequel. Like what we had before was just more or less it's a reboot or just a another like a reintroduction to Ghostbusters. But Frozen Empire is an actual sequel. That there is no newbies coming in to steal the spotlight or to take the crown. No, it's a legit follow up, and I am excited about that, man. But
Yeah,
as for
heck
the
yeah.
games industry, I really hope that a lot that let's be honest, AAA is dying, is dead. It's a dead art form now because nobody cares for AAA gaming as much as they used to. AA, like Helldivers 2, is taking center stage now. Like the amount of people that have talked nothing about but Helldivers 2 within the last month is incredible. I want to get into Helldivers 2, but right now my schedule is packed, obviously. But once I get into it, I'm no doubt going to have quite some fun here. You know, they need to acknowledge the fact that yes, bring in the humanity within the art too, but you also got to remove the fluff that is these sweet baby ink writers. Like they're not helpful. They're not helpful at all, man. Let's talk about something super positive for a moment. I'm actually looking forward to this. I will be having a major meltdown in a moment, but we finally got our first look of Superman's logo. There it is. It's clearly inspired by the Kingdom Come Superman, where the logo has it. Like if you look at the gold, it's supposed to be black in Superman Kingdom Come. Brandon Routh's Superman wore this symbol in the Crisis of Infinite Earths crossover from a few years ago, but obviously now it's going to belong to James Gunn and David Cornsweet. This is what he said. This is on his Instagram post. Overjoyed to be announcing the start of principal photography on Superman today, February 29th, which just so happens to be coincidentally and unplanned Superman's birthday. When I finished the first draft of the script, I called the film Superman Legacy. By the time I locked the final draft, it was clear that the title was Superman, Making Our Way to You, July 2025. Now, I'm kind of glad that he gave it a name change to just and keep it simple to just Superman. But come to think of it, we've never actually had a movie just simply titled Superman. We had Superman the movie as marketed, but never Superman. That's actually kind of interesting. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this. We need a Superman movie, man. Come on. I don't care who is the distributor in this case. We just need a
Keep in mind, this is coming from a Batman fan. If a Batman fan says we need a Superman movie, that's pretty dang bad.
What do you think I've been playing for the last month? Look, I'm making a series called Batman Arkham. I'm a bonkers Batman fan, and yet we need a Superman movie for crying out loud.
Yes. Yes,
give some love to the character for crying out loud. Angry Joe is going nuts for another Superman movie for years. Oh my god. We're finally getting it. And I absolutely have utmost excitement for it because James Gunn hasn't really failed me when it comes to superhero content. Like the Guardians trilogy, the Suicide Squad. I enjoyed the hell out of Peacemaker. But bring it on. Let's do this. But speaking of a terrible company, oh wait, not. Fuck David Zaslav.
Oh, are you trying to sew things, Raj? Like,
oh shit, my bad.
I'm about to say the Superman logo you haven't sewn. Okay, so there we go.
Oh, god damn it, I'm an idiot. Yeah, there it is. There's the logo. My bad.
Right. Okay, because it's kind of been stuck on us. So, okay, so just skim through it kind of quickly.
There it is. There's the logo.
All right.
Sorry, I had a brain fart for a second.
It's okay. It's okay. I was like, if you're trying to show us things, I'm like, wait a minute. All right.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so this is what he had to say about the film. Overjoyed to be announcing. I already read it out loud, but you can read
Yeah,
it
you
if
already
you
read
want.
it out loud.
Okay. So, what do you think of the new logo?
I like it. I like it. It
Very
definitely
simple.
it brings back nostalgia for me. You know, like this brings back like remember when we had Batman the animated series, and then not long after that we had Superman the animated series, and then
Yep.
after that was
Yep.
the amazing Batman Beyond. Um, it brings back that nostalgia for me.
Yep. I love the simplistic look. It's clearly harkening back to the Kingdom Come Superman, which I actually like that logo. It's very simple. It gets the job done. And as you can see right over here, there's some snow. It's clearly teasing the Fortress of Solitude here. I'm
Oh yeah,
really
for
really
sure.
excited about that. Now let's talk about this shit. Oh boy.
There's
Actually
a
got
reason why I'm
both.
not wearing my there's a reason why I'm not wearing my wig today.
I'm not wearing my usual red, even though it's called Crimson Hearts. I'm wearing blue. These dumb motherfuckers are doing the same thing Konami and EA were doing that caused them to get such massive amounts of hate over the years. Like, how can you say that we're going to fully focus our efforts on live service games when the recent live service games were such embarrassing like Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was a failure. From what I
Mm-hmm.
heard, apparently on Steam, about 200. It used to be 500. It's down to 200 players.
Mm-hmm. And here's the
I'm
crazy thing: the game I just downloaded, or the game that I just updated, Star Wars Battlefront. It is number 3 as top pre-orders. Number 1 is obviously Final Fantasy. Number 2 is the Elden Ring DLC, and then number 3 is Battlefront. And see, that's because they're giving love to those games. Suicide Squad Kills Justice League had no love.
which
But
unfortunately leads me to come up with this, and I'm not happy about this. I swear. I wanted to continue it, but after what's happening with WB Games, I can't. I can't support this company. The only
yeah,
game
they
that
want
I
to make
will be
Hogwarts Legacy 2 a live service game. I'm like, don't do that. That's your best selling game because of its single player experience.
the only game that I will have no choice but to continue forward is the Arkham series for my YouTube series that I'm producing in a couple of weeks, like episodic, of course. But unfortunately, I'm going to be banning all WB games going forward until they get their acts together. Okay, that means, and unfortunately, Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be taken off the schedule until the foreseeable future because holy cow, I cannot stand this company anymore. They screwed up the release of Cyberpunk, not CD Projekt Red. CD Projekt Red, that's just the developer. Okay, like Cyberpunk made the greatest comeback story ever. Okay, but the publishing studio is WB Games, and they screwed it up. We gotta stop denying it. We gotta stop pinning the blame on CDPR. That's on WB. And ideally, we should all be doing a major boycott on WB as a whole. But I want to give them one final shot with James Gunn's DCU. One final shot. Public reception on WB is an all-time low. Meanwhile, Disney is slowly, snail space, is making a comeback. They recently silently canceled a lot of their projects in hopes to making a profit. They'd rather take the financial hit than turn out a terrible product again. So
yeah, because the Star Wars Battlefront, I feel like that is silently Dave Filoni's doing. I feel like it. I just have that gut feeling. But okay, so let's read what he has right here. So doing the same thing Konami and EA were doing that caused them to get into such massive amounts of hate over the years. So sorry, I was reading your top thing there until you came back.
No, go ahead, continue.
So your second thing you wrote was, how can you say that we're going to fully focus our efforts on service-based games?
I already mentioned that. I just mentioned that. Like, how could you say that?
So you're doing the ban.
How could you say that when, I'm still utterly mind blown that they're still going to the execs of WB need to be put into a mental facility. Because like, how did David Zaslav became a CEO? Like, how do you not see the numbers, man? It's crystal clear that this is a terrible direction that you're taking. And most of all,
oh, yeah. I mean, look, man, look what I got right here. I got 3 Blake figures. And look at that. That is actually handmade.
Yeah. I know.
Again, that's drawn by one of my friends. But actually, yeah, that's from my niece, Leah. That's from my niece. So it's... like, why? Yep.
To say that I'm not surprised, like I made a post about this on my personal Facebook page a while ago, like a couple days ago. I'm still processing it, to be honest with you. I'm not ready to say goodbye yet. There's a couple things I want to get out of the way, but like this company, I discovered this company back in like 2009, 2010, basically, when I was going through a little bit of a Halo phase, and people were like one of my close friends showed me a clip, not a clip, a short, as y'all know, is now called the Rich Eat Shorts, and yeah, here we go. Like, this was a heavily community driven company. Did have its share of issues, but I still enjoyed it from time to time. There come community events like RTX, which I went to 4 freaking times before the pandemic. Community was awesome. Their content was awesome. Now, when you started 1886, I mentioned that these guys made a short based on... let me know if you can hear it. All right.
Okay. Yep.
You good? Okay.
Yep.
We'd like to thank PlayStation for making this video possible.
It's awfully quiet. Calm before a storm. They say before the beast transforms, its eyes glow yellow, hungry for flesh. Is McKinley really as good as they say?
Oh, he is, Bob. He is.
Where the hell is he?
He's around. Where are you, half-breed? Show yourself, beast. Fresh meat. We're completely unarmed.
Shoot it, Jean-Pierre.
It's not fire.
Shoot it, Jean-Pierre.
Fire.
Excellent shot, sir. He's definitely dead.
So this is the famous half-breed, is it, McKinley?
It was, and now it's already returned to its human form. Well, we're done here. Let us return to the village and tell them of
You're
my
gonna love this.
McKinley, I've heard about many of your exploits, but I'm curious. When you killed the half-breed of Bastion, were you really the only survivor?
Yes, I was. Fighting half-breeds from every angle. I fought for 3 days. It was an absolute bloodbath.
Sir, I'm frightened of you, yet attracted to you at the same time.
Yes, I know. Did you hear that?
That was close. What was close? Looks to be just an old man.
A few more seconds and that old man would have transformed and torn us to pieces.
So that was a half-breed.
Oh, yes.
How did you know? What were the signs?
It's the smell. Half-breeds always smell of sweet urine, as though they've had one too many cranberries.
I smell the urine too, sir. It is very sweet.
There must be more than we thought. We should keep moving. They're probably watching us now.
Guy played McKinley is named Josh, by the way.
Please stop. Please help. Could you?
And if
some
that
help for
voice
poor
sounds
villager?
familiar, that's
My
the voice of
motorbike's
Blake
supposed to be swimming in
Belladonna.
whale oil.
What is it you're doing out this late, villager?
Medicine for my grandmother, sir. She's in an awful way, and the half-breed killed our doctor. But when I went to the last town over, they were out of medicine, so I came back.
And what sort of medicine were you looking for?
Radiation pellets, sir, for upset stomach.
You know, I believe you're in luck. I think we have some right here.
Really? That would mean so much to me and my grandmother. Thank you so much. This is such a fantastic day.
Good Lord.
That is a classic half-breed trap.
That wasn't a half-breed, McKinley. You just murdered a woman trying to help her grandmother.
That's nonsense. Beast probably ravaged the grandmother and ate all the medicine for itself.
What about the bicycle? It's strange for them to be riding bicycles.
Yes, please explain that.
Half-breeds love bicycles. And they love the health benefits they get from them and jumping over ramps.
Jumping over ramp. Do you even know what a half-breed looks like?
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
That was too close.
Was it really? Because it looks like it just shot a rat.
Oh no, that was a half-breed and it was right behind you.
That was not a half-breed.
It was at least a quarter breed.
There's no such thing as a quarter breed.
It was at least a dollop of breed. It was behind you and it almost killed us. We do not have time for this and we are moving on.
Good shot, sir. It was a good shot. She's even deader than the last guy.
Those poor
Look at them.
villagers.
So happy. So unafraid of the dangers in the forest.
Looks to be a whole town out there. Where's McKinley?
Whatever he has after, a few of, and so he's walking around, he's talking to everyone that's there at the pub. Comes up and then Sir, a beer.
Delicious. Why, McKinley? Why?
Don't go to bed, you monster.
Please. I'm gonna go stop this. Wait, sir, please stop. I love you.
What is it now?
They're all dead.
I should hope so. An entire pack of half-breeds slaughtered. Sure, one or two innocents might have gotten a little scratch, but I'll tell you one thing. In 40 years, not a single half-breed has ever gotten by me.
Help! Help someone, please! This beast is attacking!
That's actually a half-breed, McKinley.
I know that! It's the master!
Oh, good heavens! Wait, why are you just standing there?
Take the shot, McKinley.
I can't!
Help me!
Lance, hurry, man!
Shoot
Get out of the way!
Shoot her!
You've got the shot.
I don't have a shot, you know it! Well done, Harry Citizen! Godspeed to you!
Well, you did it, McKinley. You got all the half-breeds.
Yes. Victory tastes good, doesn't it, Bob?
Yes, nothing gets by you.
That's why I'm the best. Come, Bob. Let us travel to the next village and tell them of our victory.
Right behind you, sir.
All right, I do like that ending right there. Good.
So that's
It's funny at first, but then it kind of lost its humor. I didn't find that very funny.
Okay. Well, that's
I'm
just
sorry, man.
like,
I love
that's
this
because
game
considering
too
you
much.
were starting 1886 the other day, I felt like I wanted to share that. But yeah,
I love
yeah,
this game too much.
I got you. But don't worry, there's some other content that I'm going to be sharing with you, and this is what introduced me to Rooster Teeth. So it was around freshman year, right? And around English class, we were reading the short story, The Button. And that is, you press the button, you get $1 million, but someone somewhere around the world will mysteriously die in some freak accident.
Ah, like the box.
Yeah, basically that. So obviously there have been multiple parodies of it, but this is my first ever parody of The Button. And this is what got me into Rooster Teeth in a way. So here we go. Keep in mind, this was like 2008, 2009, so you can hear everything that's going on, right?
How'd you get in here? You FedEx?
I am the bringer of great and terrible things.
Is that the new slogan? That's not very catchy at all. I guess it's better than what can Brown do for you, because that reminds everyone of pooping.
Behold, I offer a game of fate.
What is that?
It is a simple machine with a simple purpose: to determine the true nature of a man's soul. Press this button, and in an instant, you will be $1 million richer. But in that same instant, somebody you know will die.
Basically, if I push that button, I get $1 million. But someone I know dies immediately?
Yes. It could be a mere acquaintance. It could be somebody you love. It might be
What?
I hadn't finished!
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I didn't mean
I had this whole speech prepared about moral dilemmas and greed and...
Yeah, that was me. I don't interrupt.
Well, seriously, no one ever presses that
Yeah.
button that quick. I mean, most people never press it at all.
Hang on 1 second. This is my... Hello?
Oh,
Yeah? Uncle Eddie. Hey, can you go ahead and check our bank account? Really? Yeah, I'll just call you back. Hey, that's totally good news. It worked. Just perfectly.
good news? What about your uncle?
Yeah, it's pretty sad, right? Hey, anyone ever push it again?
No one has ever dared consider it. But if you do, you will receive half the money. And 2 people you know will you quit that, please? Well, this isn't Jeopardy, you know. You don't press the button before
No. So, basically, I hit the button and, maybe half the money, right? And then, twice the amount of people die.
thus increasing the chances of your killing somebody that you are. This really just is not working, is it?
Hey, who's this guy? What's going on?
Oh, hey, man. Yeah, this is one of those guys that has one of those buttons, where you push it and you get $1 million, but someone dies.
Oh, awesome. Let me try.
Ha!
Now you see the consequences of your immoral actions. The irony is this. You may be a wealthy man, but what is money without friends to share it
Yeah,
with?
that's awesome. We should do that again.
What about your friend?
Well, I mean, you know what they say, right? Friends can't buy happiness, but money can.
Nobody says that.
Friends and money,
come on.
happiness together when you hit the button is better.
It's not-
Oh, you know what would be good is I bet I can get one before they get to the arcade machine.
come on,
No,
you
this
can't-
is going to be great. Here, watch this. Oh, Brandon!
Hey, what are you guys doing in here? Why do you keep pressing the button?
Yeah! You lose. He made it past the
No
arcade
way, he
machine.
didn't get back to lot. Wait, you didn't even take the bet.
Okay, this time before they say the word button.
Okay, no, that's good. We're on. Okay, how much you want to bet?
$1 million?
Ah, nice. Oh, Griffin! Griffin, you're very pretty. You should come in here because you're so pretty.
Hey guys, what's with that?
The high button.
You know, it's been fun, you know, but I think I'm going to head off. You know, mate, it's really.
Oh, no, you know, we could order pizza. You know, maybe get the delivery guy before he gets to the door.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Oh, come on. Like, I just feel like we're like getting to know each other.
Yeah, no, we are not getting to know each
No,
other.
no,
Let's get
definitely.
that clear.
We're almost like friends at this point. That's probably smoking.
God damn it, Joel.
So I could probably put this on Craigslist. Yeah.
You diseased maniac. Have fun with that button of yours. Jackass. Okay, anyway. So yeah, that was my first introduction to Rooster Teeth, basically.
Mine was the Red trailer. That was mine.
We'll get to that. Fuck! No! I didn't mean to do that. Ah! There we go. This is just another example of this is what, like, remember, I first was introduced to this company at during freshman year, long before I actually got an actual job. What the hell? 1 second.
Okay.
Hello. Oh shit. Okay. Oh. Hey there. Welcome, Steve.
I don't know if I might be able to be there for much longer,
Yeah, you're
but
good.
I thought at
You're
least
good.
run it for a little bit.
It's okay, man. You're fine. You're absolutely fine.
Also,
You're
I think I
ju-
did make an account on StreamYard, but I think it kind of like wiped my other picture. So if I just have like this picture, I apologize.
You're good. No need to worry about that. You're fine. We're the fuck was that?
Oh, Steve? Oh, poor guy.
What's going on? Okay.
Well, thanks for hopping. Oh, there he goes.
You good there, buddy?
Yeah, I think I just accidentally like opened like a new tab or something.
Oh, okay. So right now we just gone through a couple of RT skits here and there. We did one on a parody of The Order 1886, and we just did
Also,
on
Red vs. Blue is how I was introduced to Rooster Teeth. But essentially watching a lot of the stuff, even actually my dad kind of got a lot of the DVDs even back in like the early 2000s. I think I still have some of the DVDs, though 2 of them I don't know where they went, but the majority of them I actually still have.
Well, we'll get to Red vs. Blue in just a hot moment. But this is a short called Chain of Thought, and it's basically how we conceive our fellow coworkers. And some, like, especially you, Steve, you might recognize some of these voices. Just saying. Here we go.
Good morning, everybody.
You blood-sucking leeches.
Hey.
Douchebag. I just farted in here.
Boobies. Jeff, are you going to have that actualization report I asked for today?
Because I've only asked you for it about 1,000 times already.
Yeah, totally. Of course.
Oh my God, why is he still asking for that? I've had to dodge this like 1,000 times.
You do know what an actualization report is, right?
He has no idea.
Of course I do.
I have no idea.
Great. Glad I don't have to explain it to you then.
Because I don't have any fucking clue what it is either.
Just have it on my desk by the end of the day, okay? No problem.
I'm fucked. Gus. Hey, remember that favor you owe me? And remember that I have pictures of that night that will fucking ruin you.
Oh, yeah, that favor. Sure, buddy. That settles it. I'm gonna have to kill him. Where can I hide a second body?
I need you to put together an actuality report for me. I do it myself, but I'm pretty busy today. Celebrity nipple slip websites aren't going to surf themselves all day.
Oh, yeah, sure. I totally understand that, dude. Think, Sorolla. You've got to turn this around on him. Hey, did you want that formatted with the CSV, or do you want me to use the database and populate it through ASP with an enhanced logic array? Ha! Make sense of that, you stupid Luddite.
Your choice, buddy. I don't know what any of those words mean. Just have it on my desk by the end of the day.
Yeah, you big a-hole. Hey, Joe. What's up, pal? Ready for me to trick you into doing work for me?
Hey, Gus. He's going to trick me into doing work for him. Evacuate. I have to go to the bathroom.
You know, technically, I am your superior.
You are? He's taller than me?
Yep, and I hate to pull rank on you, but I think it's time you learn how to file an Fuck, what was that word? Whatever. If I don't know, he's not going to. An actuary report.
You need me to file a report on risk management and liability assessment? Word of the day calendar finally pays off.
Exactly. Holy shit, how do you know that? Maybe he's smarter than I thought.
Now, that doesn't involve any math, does it? Because math makes my thinker box hurt.
Your choice, big guy. Nah, he's fucking retarded. Just have it on my desk by the end of the day.
Hey, Nathan. How you doing? Why is it that I can never tell what he's thinking? Yeah, anyways, Gus was telling me that he wants you to do a report for me. Don't be nervous. He's not that scary. Something about actual. Okay, he's very scary. Get away quickly. Sexual? Oh my God, this is harder than math. Anyways, if you could have that on my desk by the end of the day, that would be great. I've got to go.
Well, hello, Nathan, my old nemesis. You're reading my thoughts right now, aren't you? Let me guess. There's something.
I do look like Anthony a little bit.
You want me to write a
What?
report?
What?
And if I don't, you do what?
I don't see it.
I see. You may have won this round, but the battle has only begun.
Just have it on my desk by the end of the day.
God, this is 2009. Oh my God.
That's pretty good quality for 2009.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Oh. Hey, Nathan.
Hey, Gav. What's up with your hair?
Oh, I just got blown around. It's really windy outside today.
Yeah, super windy. I can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, I'll see you around.
Yeah. See ya.
I better go and do the architect plank report.
Yeah, so that's just another example of one of the Rooster Teeth shorts. And our good buddy Bernie, who you just saw at the beginning of this guy right here, he's the founder. He is the founder and CEO of everything that went on with Rooster Teeth. And he has a little bit of a tour for you. So, yeah. By the way, he lives in Scotland now. He left the company back in 2019, was it 2020?
Might have been somewhere around that.
Yeah, around that time span, because he saw the writing on the wall. Which is, like I said, I'm not surprised that Rooster Teeth shut down, but I'm so saddened by it. But I want to complete at least 3 more videos for you before we can we close out, I guess.
Hello, and welcome to Rooster Teeth Productions Production Studios. We here at Rooster Teeth pride ourselves on making some of the top quality content that you see on the internet every day. I'm going to take a tour of the studio, and I thought that you would like to come along. Join me, won't you? We produce some of the top quality. Fuck. Okay, wait, go back. And our first stop is going to be the place where we record the Drunk Tank podcast. It's one of the most popular podcasts in the whole world. It's #1 video podcast in video games and number 30 overall on iTunes. But now that NPR has been defunded, the sky is the limit. The Drunk Tank is led by our Chief Technology Officer, Mr. Gustavo Zorolo.
I told you have to pay me on the first of the month, not the second, not the third.
Hey, man, my car just broke down, and I'm trying to get my pregnant wife to the hospital.
You think he looks sick? Okay, and now let's go next door and see our state-of-the-art facility where we create the informational video game show that we like to call Achievement Huggers.
Fuck off, dude.
And this is our state-of-the-art studio where we produced Immersion. Also, many RT shorts are made in this very studio. And over there is Griffin, who writes our RT comic and also creates all of our props and sets.
Is that it?
I'm great. And this is our green screen. Due to budget cuts and the rising crude oil prices, we couldn't afford to paint a blue screen, but we can make it blue thanks to the miracle of movie magic. And over here, we have our state-of-the-art motion capture facility, where Monty Ohm creates all the animated segments for Red vs. Blue. Why, it looks like they're choreographing a scene from Season 9 right now. Red vs. Blue, Season 9, coming this summer, only to redvsblue.com.
Oh, this is 2011.
Yeah, this
Now,
was
I know this
yeah,
might
it
look
was
dangerous, but trust me, these are very highly trained professionals. Are you okay? Griffin, you want to call the ambulance? It's speed dial 2. So what do you think? Do you think he has a case? I'm fairly certain he was drunk. And the guys upstairs are also in charge of our live action productions. Let's see what they're working on now. Guys, what are you working on?
This alone was basically my last 6 weeks in a nutshell. This scene right here.
Guys,
damn it.
Guys, what are you working on? Guys, what the fuck are you working on? God damn it! Look at me! Pew, pew, pew. Fuck you! Get in there! Get in your fucking office! Guys, it's 5:15. I want to go home. I got a family. You and me, we're done professionally, okay? Do I come down to where you work and knock the dicks out of your mouth, Brandon? Specifically his dick out of your mouth? No, I don't. So why are you knocking the dicks out of my mouth? I don't want any more bullshit from anybody else for the rest of the day, okay? That includes me. I don't need your goddamn approval. You know what I need? Your fucking hand. Hey, where the fuck is he going? God, shut up! Fuck, shut the fuck up! Let's continue our tour, shall we? Rooster Teeth Productions is probably best known for our popular web series, Red vs. Blue, which features the Red Team, the Blue Team, and Friends. With over 6,000 episodes and 20 the first and most popular web series of all time. Isn't that right, Matt?
No, that's a lie.
God damn it, dude! We're on camera! Get the fuck out of here! What is this, Matt? What is this? What does this say? Sequence. What does it mean? It doesn't mean anything. There's no words. There's no words up there. All right, you know, fuck it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live.
Oh my god, this was a completely different era. Not just in terms of the company, but in terms of the internet. This is such a different time period. Damn.
Yeah, I think the only thing I remember in 2011 was a lot of the memes like the troll face, why you know this. Or if you're or though I would say 2011, even though it had some really good games, it was also a bad year for PlayStation because of that hack.
Don't remind me.
But
But-
yeah, I dodged a bullet right there.
This is a lot of people's introduction, including Nakamura's introduction to Rooster Teeth. Oh boy.
What's
Here
that
we go.
noise?
I'm just taking a walk outside.
Oh,
okay.
Okay. I was like wondering what the hell is all that road sound? Like I thought I heard a vehicle pass by. No, you're outside. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. Here we go.
I'm still in the knee deep in Red vs. Blue when this came out.
This was released the moment season 10 of Red vs. Blue ended.
Fills my dreams and brings me to the place you rest.
I think the first New York Comic Con I went to back in 2013 was just promoting this.
Always yearning, burdened by the royal test. Like the beast descends from shadows,
Oh man, I forgot how the tables used to look.
Like this has my language written all over it. Killing monsters with badass weaponry, man.
God, Ruby, you're such a badass. Ah.
It's so weird seeing the Grim look more like the black and red pieces as opposed to.
Cause
like,
see, I'm a
white
big
stuff.
fan of Devil May Cry, and you know, because of that reason.
Hey, another Devil May Cry enjoyer. Nice. Please tell me you didn't play that reboot
All right, this is where shit gets real. All right, reload. Come on. There we go, girl. There it is. Oh God, this is not tight. It was so tight. Man, that's such an iconic pose, man. Oh. Truth be told, I haven't seen this trailer in eons, so it feels good to see this again.
Yep.
But this show...
don't mind the cars coming through.
You're good. This show would not have become a thing if it wasn't for this. Fuck! No! Stop it! There we go. This is the reason...
Also, good thing you're using the original version.
Yeah, we'll touch on that in a moment, but this is the first ever episode of Red versus Blue.
And
all right,
this is the show that actually got me into Rooster Teeth.
Hey, yeah? You ever wonder why we're here? It's one of life's great mysteries, isn't it? Why are we here? I mean, are we the product of some cosmic coincidence, or is there really a God watching everything, you know, with a plan for us and stuff? I don't know, man. But it keeps me up at night. What? I mean, why are we out here, in this canyon? Oh, yeah. Well, all this stuff about God. Nothing. You want to talk about it? No. You sure? Yeah. Seriously, though, why are we out here? As far as I can tell, it's just a box canyon in the middle of nowhere. No way in or out. The only reason that we set up a red base here is because they have a blue base over there. And the only reason they have a blue base over there is because we have a red base here. Yeah, that's because we're fighting each other. No, but I mean, even if we were to pull out today, and they were to come take our base, they would have two bases in the middle of a box canyon. Whoop-de-fucking-do. What's up with that anyway? I mean, I signed on to fight some aliens. Next thing I know, Master Chief blows up the whole Covenant Armada, and I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere, fighting a bunch of blue guys.
What are they doing?
What?
I said, what are they doing now?
God damn, I'm getting so sick of answering that question.
You have a fucking rifle. I can't see shit. Don't bitch at me because I'm not going to just sit up here and play with my dick.
Hey, look. They're just standing there and talking, okay? That's all they're doing. That's all they ever do is just stand there and talk. That's what they were doing last week. That's what they were doing when you asked me 5 minutes ago. So 5 minutes from now, when you ask me, what are they doing? My answer is going to be, they're still just talking, and they're still just standing there.
What are they talking
What are you
about?
talking about?
You know what?
I fucking hate you.
Talk about a waste of resources. I mean, we should be out there finding new and intelligent forms of life. Fight them.
Yeah, no shit. That's why they should put us in charge. Hey! Front and center on the double!
Fuck. Yes, sir.
Yep, that's the show that changed everything. For
And like I said, that was my introduction. Though I will admit, and okay, this is going to be a little wonky on my part, but I didn't actually watch the episodes when they originally came out or something because, well, I was only like 7 or 8. I'm pretty sure my dad wouldn't really let me watch some of that stuff, though.
I was around. I was 6 years old at the time, but I did
get some glimpses here and there. And another thing that I was able to kind of get around it was whenever Red vs. Blue would always do those PSAs that I would download on the Xbox, particularly the Xbox 360 Live Marketplace, the Christmas special, which is actually the one thing that my mom, whenever she sees that one, she just laughs her ass off at I'm going to rip off his partridge and kick him in the pear tree. And of course, the Halo 3 multiplayer beta.
So, like, what happened with me is I got introduced to this show, to Red vs. Blue, through a series of friends of mine back in high school around, like, sophomore year, right? And I was going through a bit of a Halo phase. After all, I hit both Halo Reach and Combat Evolved Anniversary was pretty much releasing around the time because Halo 4 was also announced. I was finally getting into Halo, and one of my friends at high school were recommending me the show. I was like, okay, what was the fuss with all this? I spent my first ever all-nighter watching the first 5 seasons, and I fell in love with it. I enjoyed it, and then here we are.
In that case, I think I was watching it a little bit longer than you have, because around early January 2008, when I was spending time with my dad, he was showing me two things. Family Guy Blue Harvest, which was still one of the funniest Star Wars parodies ever, and actually what got me the Family Guy. And the other was Red vs. Blue season 5 for some reason, which was hilarious, though I think maybe looking back, I should have started with the first 4 seasons just in case. But,
this is the kind of show where you need to start from the beginning. It's a very episodic, very story-driven series. It starts off very lowbrow humor, so to speak, but then as the series progressed, it became sort of like its own Star Wars, if that makes any sense. Like it has its own different.
So thankfully, I was actually keeping up with episodes by the time Reconstruction came around.
Which we'll touch on in a bit later. Speaking of Red vs. Blue, are you gonna cooperate with me? Stop it! Nope. Thank you. Special announcement.
I guess I'll just say one more thing. When it came to the first 3 seasons of Red vs. Blue, they kind of did this thing where they didn't really have certain types of video relate things that that sounds weird, but basically the one way they got around it was essentially put black bars over the HUD, so you still see all the characters, but the only thing that was the reticle.
Yeah, hence why what you see right here, this is how it used to look like. If you notice right around here, there's the pistol reticle right there.
They would eventually make a special edition version of it where they would essentially get rid of the reticle and it would be full screen this time. This was the version that I think was on Netflix for a while.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, that's right. On April 13th, 14th, and 15th, I'm going to be hosting a legit watch party of the first 13 seasons of Red vs. Blue. Anybody who wants to join at least Saturday and Sunday, which will cover the first 10 seasons, aka the first 10 years of not just this show, but Rooster Teeth as a whole, technically speaking. Please come by. We'll check this out. I'll give more information in just a moment. But these are the dates right here. Lock them down. I won't relay times at the moment because it's a month and a half from now. So in honor of Red vs. Blue, and by extension Rooster Teeth turning 21, and now I guess ending, aka it's now at the legal drinking age. We'll cover only the first seasons 1 through 13 for both time restraints, and I'm going to be honest here, I'm not a fan of the seasons come after season 13, and if you want to see those latter seasons, fine, let me know. I'll be happy to do a watch party for that, but that'll be for a separate occasion.
And when it comes to
Like-
season 14, which is more of an anthology show, I feel like from what I've seen, half of the shorts are actually really
Oh, hey,
good
Mike.
and also are hilarious, and the other half are, well, let's just say
boring.
underwhelming.
Also, happy belated birthday, Mike. It was his birthday yesterday. That's why he was out celebrating and drinking like a sailor. Oh my god. So yeah. Oh god, dude, damn it.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Oh my god. So day one will cover the first 5 seasons, including 2 miniseries titled Out of Mind and Recovery 1. The first 5 seasons of Red vs. Blue is titled The Blood Gulch Chronicles, mostly because it primarily takes place on the map Blood Gulch from Halo. Day 2 will be season 6, Recollection. It's another miniseries. Season 7 through 10, aka the Project Freelancer Saga. Then day 3. Now, you don't have both you and Captain Nemo. You don't have to join on this day because that's going to be on a Monday. You don't have to join me on that. That's totally fine because it's going to cover the final 3 seasons of the show. If you want to jump in, cool, great. I'm happy. But if you don't, then I'm totally okay if you don't want to join at all. I might do that later in the evening on Monday because the first 3, those 3 seasons, like each season is like the length of a 2-hour movie. If that makes any sense. So chances are we'll probably do the final 3 seasons of this marathon within the late afternoon / evening on Monday. So. And this will also be able to prepare you all for the final season, aka Red vs. Blue Restoration. This is the 19th season.
If it even comes out.
It's going to come out. It's been confirmed.
Oh, thank God.
Just don't know when. It's going to be sometime this year. I guarantee they're going to be announcing something towards the end of this month because, well, April 1st is when they were first revealed to the public. Yeah. Funny enough, they don't do April Fool's jokes for a company that is all about comedy and whatnot. They don't do jokes on April 1st because that's when they were born, basically. So that's what's going to happen. Remember, mark your dates: April 13th, 14th, and 15th. It's going to be an all-day event, except for I guess Monday. I really would love to show you the show, what got me invested in Red vs. Blue, and by a large extension, Ruby. This show would not exist without Red vs. Blue. So I wanted to share that with you all. And here's another solid reminder that Movie Versus is coming out next Saturday, and I'll take it away. Take it away, Bill.
Okay. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Okay. Thank you, Bill. You can fuck off now. Yeah. So I decided to transform this pre-recorded show into an actual live event. So anybody can jump in at any time via the chat. I'll be able to look at that as I go live. It's going to be a live event. Everything's all set up. We did actually attempt to film something last Saturday. Was it Saturday or Sunday? Sunday.
It was Sunday.
It was Sunday, and unfortunately, it's not on you guys. You guys did an amazing job, okay? But unfortunately, the audio synchronization that was just not adding up, and for whatever reason, I just couldn't get both. It's not just you, Steve; it's both of you. So I just couldn't get it to sync properly. So I'm just gonna have to make do with the live show featuring just me. So thankfully, it's not going to be as long compared to the podcast episodes because those are long. Those are definitely long, but you're not going to be seeing it as you see it right now. So, and I have it already scheduled for next Saturday anyway. So there's that. Shut up, Bill. There we go. And here is the schedule moving forward. Tuesdays and Thursdays are no longer stream days. This will allow me to work on future projects and breathe for crying out loud. I want to thank Steve for getting through my thick skull with that. Don't stream anything on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I just need those 2 days for myself. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays will be double streams. One in the morning for 2 hours, one in the late evening for 1 hour. Saturdays are roughly going to be the same with crap. I put Cyberpunk. Ignore that. Ignore that Cyberpunk. Okay? Just I completely overlooked this. It's been a long week, okay? Batman Arkham streams will now be on Sundays. All right? So here's how it's going to look like. Sundays, Batman Arkham streams will be moved from Wednesdays to Sundays. Streams generally begin from 5:30 p.m. Central to 6:30 p.m. and will last for at least a couple of hours. That's how it's going to work. Mass Effect will be played during both morning and evening. Excuse my typo. Like I said, it's been a long week. PlayStation Wednesdays. Ghost of Tsushima will be played in the mornings. God of War Ragnarok will be played in the late evenings. Female Fridays. Horizon Zero Dawn will be played in the morning. And Tomb Raider will be played in the late evening.
Yeah, because I beat Burning Sword, so now you have the keys, 007.
It's up to me. Thank you. And Saturday Madness. Crimson Arts podcast will remain the same as usual, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. It will last for until 2 hours, unless ends earlier, you know. I happen to work on certain Saturdays. Like today, I have to go to work. Okay, like as soon as we log off, I legit have to get ready for work and head over to my job for 3 to 11. So, but and in place of Cyberpunk, we're gonna go with the Halo Legendary Co-op with me and Steve late night. If I work on Saturdays like today, we will stream at around 10:45 p.m. Central / 11:45 p.m. Eastern. If I don't work on Saturdays, we'll stream at 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. because I need to 2 p.m. Central / 3 p.m. Eastern because I need to get started on what the fuck's going on with you? Jeez, sorry about that. If I don't work on certain Saturdays, like next week, we'll be able to stream some Halo around 2 p.m. Central / 3 p.m. Eastern. But if I have work like today, it'll be late evening. That's how it's going to work. This schedule will not go into effect until next Saturday, March 16th, meaning no streaming from me as I'm going on a giant social media break starting Monday to Friday. Sunday night, I might be on my friend who I met via Rooster Teeth on the Absolute Zeros podcast for another goodbye to Rooster Teeth, so to speak. So I might be doing that tomorrow night. I have yet to receive a link from him, but we'll see. But if I don't, then I'm probably going to have to start my break a little bit earlier than expected. I'll still be available via Facebook Messenger if you want to just chill and chat with me if you want. If you need to give me any updates, what's going on in the world, please do so via Facebook Messenger if you can. Yeah, that's just about it. Thank you.
One last thing. I got this notification. The Blu-ray releases for Andor Season 1 and the Obi-Wan Kenobi show will be released on April 30th.
Okay.
I want to check out Andor.
I do so.
That's your chance. Andor is a kind of a mature tone. It's definitely more of a it focuses on the political side of Star Wars.
From what I heard, I know who wrote it. If you enjoy the Bourne saga and Star Wars, it's right up your alley, basically.
Yep.
Anyway, that's it for me today for this week, I guess. I will be back in a week, actually. I am definitely in need of a freaking hiatus, man. I need a break.
I got you. Except for Wednesday, I got you. Follow me. I'll stream.
Yeah, follow Nakamura, aka Captain Nemo. Was it 425? He'll be streaming later today for some
Unity. even though the game is torture, I watched a video of it. I am playing the hardest game out of the whole thing. They did a countdown on the hardest Assassin's Creeds. I am playing the #1 hardest Assassin's Creed right now. So if you want to see me get tortured like Elden Ring style, definitely tune in for that.
Yeah, this thing, like, I'm not a fan of it, to be honest with you. I hate this game with burning passion. Oh my god! But yeah, he'll be going live at around what 3 p.m. All right?
Yeah, 3:30. Yeah, for a little bit, and then I'll resume again at 7:30, which technically is going to be. Which I'm going to kind of try to begin early to account for daylight savings time.
Okay. One quick thing before I go, just one final thing. I need to also emphasize something else that is probably the most important regarding Rooster Teeth, and that is this. This is what WB Games, I mean not WB, Warner Brothers is giving up on. This right here. This right here. Look at this crowd. Look at this crowd. This is what they're giving up. David Zaslav, the fort face, has it out against communities, has it out against animation. Like, I'm thoroughly convinced that's the case. You know? But
yeah,
that's
I can relate, because how you two are feeling right now is how I felt when LucasArts shut down. I sympathize with you guys.
The better.
Anyway, hopefully next Saturday won't be as hellish compared to this week. But I am very doubtful at this point. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Mike Fu. Happy belated birthday once more. Thank you, Roshio. Do jump into Nakamura Nemo's torturous streams of Assassin's Creed Unity. I'll catch you later, Robo Guy. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit like, subscribe, and follow for more content. And I can't wait to come back. See you guys.